What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Creed 2 out in theaters. First Creed, pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Of course, it's the modern day, sequel, continuing the story of Rocky Balboa from the original Rocky movies, which I remember the first maybe one or two. It's one of those franchises. I don't even know if I watched the ones with Mr. T and even the one this one's a sequel to or connected to directly with Drago and everything. But that's the thing. So it's Apollo Creed's son is kind of the new focus for these movies, Creed 2. I enjoy it. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the first one. That's why I was like, I'll go see this one. I wasn't too concerned with rewatching the first one. I didn't really feel like there would be too much, baggage coming into this. I kind of understand all the players. This movie does do a good job of making you understand, Drago killed his father, I guess, which when I found that out in this movie, I realized that I probably haven't seen that movie. So maybe the Rocky franchise, the franchise I need to go through and review first. But yeah, this movie, if you haven't seen the originals, you don't have to. You don't even have to watch the last Creed. But if you want to watch a really well-made, if you want to watch a movie that actually makes boxing look interesting and exciting, go watch it. I mean, a lot of boxing movies probably they don't really have the best boxing. Not that this necessarily shows really great technique, but it is fun to watch the boxing sequences that they have in this movie, the training sequences. It's pretty basic, this movie, right? You got Creed. He wins it opens with him winning the heavyweight belt, and then he has to come back to defend it, to fight Drago, who's this up-and-comer from Russia, who's the son of Ivan Drago. I thought the movie played a little bit too heavy on how shamed Ivan was, and that his wife left him because he lost to Rocky, because Rocky avenged the death of Apollo Creed. I really need to go back and watch the original Rocky movies. So that part of this movie was just completely out of place. I didn't buy it at all. Ivan, it's like he needs his son to win so he can get his wife back, who's married to the Putin guy. And it's like, of all the things that are going on in this movie, that's the side story that they're so focused on, that they got to show, his ex that moved on. That it's like, why would you even want to be with somebody like that? It's like the dumbest. There's nothing in me that was rooting for that, love for that couple to succeed. It's like, oh no, Ivan Drago doesn't have the love of his life. Who cares, man? She's a bitch. She doesn't like you. You lost. She left you for losing. So fuck her. There's nothing. That's the dumbest part of this movie. But everything else is pretty good. Everything is pretty simple. You understand, he wins the belt. He's got to go defend it. Something crazy happens in their fight when he fights Drago, because it happens pretty early in the movie. So you're like, okay, we know this is not it. He doesn't necessarily lose. Let's put it that way. But then they have to fight again. And of course, it's it's got everything that the Rocky movies have. It has to have the montage. So this, for him to get back on track, he had to go train out in the desert somewhere and learn how to fight in close in a phone book. So he had put his foot inside of a tire, and the guy he's sparring with had his lead foot in front of inside the tire, and they had to stay inside that tire and just kind of, which I get it, he's got to learn how to fight in close. He can't have, it's a distance issue. I get it. It's whatever. It was fun. It was easy. It was as you want to talk about pacing in a movie, this is a 2-hour movie that felt like an hour long. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes. It was super quick. I think it's because it was lead up. It's instant fight, then lead up to one fight. Oh, doesn't go great. And then lead up to the next fight. I thought it was a lot of fun. Definitely makes me want to go. It's just well acted. It's just really kind of a basic story. I never felt like it tugged on any heartstrings or anything like that. It never really hit any super high notes of like, oh, this is an epic movie. This should be nominated for something. I didn't get any of those feelings with it. It was just a solid, well-made movie. It has the Sylvester Stallone kind of scenes where he's giving words of encouragement to what's his Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. B stands for basketball. I don't know. Yeah. So it was good. It's a good movie. Go watch it. If you watch the first one, boom, go watch this one. You're not gonna feel bad. If you're looking just for a movie to watch, maybe you already watched Widows, or you want something with a little bit more action, a little bit, little bit more adrenaline. This definitely has more adrenaline, and it's just a solid, well-made movie. I enjoyed it. And the boxing was decent to watch, even though I'm not a huge fan of boxing. But yeah, that's it for Creed 2. If you're looking for something to watch this holiday season, go check it out. And I will probably look into watching the Rocky franchise, the Rocky franchise. But if you want to watch every day a new episode of this show, you can do that. You can also subscribe to this show everywhere podcasts are found, or shows, internet shows. Binge the show if you don't want to wait every day for a new episode and you want to watch the full week before it comes out. Go over to patreon.com/inspireddisorder, or go to inspireddisorder.com for all of my work. Because the holidays, use coupon code THANKS18. That's thanks, the number 18. You'll save 50% on all of my artwork and everything else that I have for sale on my website, including this shirt that I'm wearing right now. Follow me on social media @RayTaylor. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!